3 years after the Holocaust, 3 years after the end of World War II, the world allowed an apartheid state to be formed. A brutal campaign of ethnic cleansing was allowed to take place in Palestine, which is, a place of a very high focal point. And it was allowed to happen. I mean, the massacres, we don't even know how many were killed in these massacres in 1948, and the ethnic cleansing got, the horror stories. And an apartheid state was established in Palestine 3 years after the end of the genocide of the Jews in Europe. I mean, it's unbelievable. And the world just sat down and welcomed it and allowed it to happen. And of course, the rest of the world, gradually, the entire world ended up supporting this thing. And like you said, even socialists, people who are real socialists, real, believers in equality and justice, were supporting this thing and would come to visit. And artists, Mikis Theodorakis and Joan Baez and all these big names who are known for being progressive came to Israel to perform. They thought that the kibbutzim were a miracle and so forth. And somehow the fact that they erased the Palestinian people, they erased Palestine, the fact that they've been engaged in genocide, I mean, the erasure of a people, culturally, physically, in every other way, didn't even surface, didn't even bother any of these people. And to me, that is unbelievable. So today, of course, like you said, their rhetoric is much more violent. Their rhetoric is much more honest, I should say, and very clear. In those days, they pretended to want peace. They pretended they were somehow, again, socialists, loving people, and so on. But they were no different then than they are now, other than the rhetoric, really, and the world allowed it to happen.